Now yesterday, there was some interesting news out of Delta Hawk. Delta Hawk is building clean sheet diesel engines, and they finally got a buyer for a couple of the diesel engines. They're going to go on Vulcan Air, little high wing, I think they're 9-seat airplanes. Delta Hawk is kind of a local company, and they've been at it for many years, trying to get a new diesel engine certified is not for the faint of heart, and they've stuck with it. They've got the certifications, and now they've got their launched buyer. So all the best to Delta Hawk, and we will see how it all works out for them. Now, if you've been coloring your hair like I have for as long as I have, chances are you learned to fly without a headset. And you remember back to the little round speaker on the ceiling of the Cessna 152, and trying to hear ATC, and trying to hear your instructor, and trying to hear anything at all was just an amazingly difficult thing that we all seem to manage to do. Well, Heider Lazzarini here from Lightspeed Aviation Headsets is here to explain to us why we don't need to do that anymore, and a little bit of the history of how we went to being able to hear absolutely nothing in the cockpit to having sweet, soothing sounds over the headset with minimal interference. Heider, tell us a little bit about Lightspeed.
Well, thank you, Russ. Thanks for having us here. It's a pleasure to join you. I'm glad you're a Lightspeed customer. It sounds like you're ready for an upgrade, and we'll be talking about that soon. So yeah, it's a whole different reality. Now we're having technologies that are accessible to really everyone. ANR is something that came up in the last 20 years or so, and it's only improving. It's making pilots a lot safer, it's making ATC calls a lot clearer, and it's right in the center of our mission of saving and protecting lives. So,
okay, well, why don't you explain exactly what ANR is? People know vaguely how ANR works, but I don't think they have a real clear concept of the rather amazing technology that's behind ANR.
Absolutely. We try to explain it in simple terms. There's a lot of science behind it, but effectively, it's almost that the noise that is coming from the outside is getting counterbalanced from what the processor inside the headset is reading. So effectively, it takes out all those different sound waves and sort of blocks them out, so to speak, and what's coming through is just what you really want to hear. It's taking the unwanted noises out of the equation and keeping the wanted noises into your headset.
Now, this was revolutionary when it came out about 20 years ago, is that correct? And Lightspeed was at the forefront of that revolution. I had one of the original old clunky gray sets of ANR an ANR headset. I think it's still in the back of the plane somewhere, and it worked, but my Zulus work way better.
That's right.
What have been the innovations in Lightspeed and in the industry as a whole? Very competitive business.
It is. It's very competitive. We have excellent competitors out there, and that keeps us on our toes. And part of the way to stay ahead of competitors is doing what we do at our core, is to talk to pilots, to have hundreds of conversations that will inform what's meaningful and what they need and what their passion is, and how to translate that into products that are superior. So just a couple of years ago, we launched the Delta Zulu. And Delta Zulu contains a carbon monoxide detection device built into the headset. So something you don't think about very often, or you believe your little sticker on a dash is going to do the trick for you. Well, Delta Zulu takes that complexity out of the way, and it's there to tell you when the carbon monoxide levels go up and time to take action. The second piece of innovation that doesn't exist anywhere in the world is what we'll call a hearing equity, which is as if you have a hearing aid built in the headset itself. which is important as you're getting in busy airspaces and ATC calls flying from every direction. Communication is key. So that's just one of the couple of things that Lightspeed brought to the world that doesn't exist, and our platform is going to continue to grow. We'll be doing more and more, and I can't wait to be here next year talking to you about the extra things that we add to the headsets as our platform grows.
Well, one of the new things, or relatively new things, is that pilots want to wear helmets now.
Oh yeah.
But they don't want to give up their ANR. So tell us how we get ANR in a helmet.
Yes, we do have our featured headset cups called H-Mods, so we make those today. They're retrofitted across our network of partners in the US and worldwide. So you can have the Lightspeed quality of ANR into your helmets without having to buy helmets from ourselves. We're not a helmet company, but we have excellent partners that are equipped, and they are official installers of our ANR into the helmets.
Okay, well, as we've been chatting this morning, you've been teasing me with new products and new innovations that are coming up. Can you give us a little bit of insight into what may be coming?
Yeah, we do have a mission of protecting and saving lives. So we'll continue to look at those opportunities, listening to end users, to customers that tell us what matters and what's relevant to them. So it will be along those lines, but I can't tell you all the details right now, since I could be infringing upon potential patents that we may have along the way. So what I'd say is stay tuned, and we'll be talking some more as the time comes.
All right. Well, as Lightspeed goes, so does the rest of the industry. You've got other companies barking at your heels. What do you say to people who are out shopping for a headset and want nothing but the best?
Well, I'd say there are excellent headsets in the marketplace, right? So I'd say come visit us, try it on. One thing about headsets is you'll never know until you put it on. So say take the comfort challenge. If you're here at the show, come to our booth. We have headsets of competitors and our headsets. I would say that I'm a little biased. I'd say ours is the most comfortable in the world. But don't take my word for it. Try it on. We have a 30-day return guarantee. If you like it, keep it. If not, send it back to us. Just give it a spin, fly for a couple hours, and make the decision on your own. And we're here to help you.
Well, thanks so much for being with us today. A real pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. Same here.
And we look forward to all of those announcements in the future.
You bet. Thanks so much.